to another very exciting edition of the Maxine Tulloch Show. We're coming to you directly from the African American Research Library and Cultural Center in Fort Lauderdale. And of course we have on the set some cultural folks. We have Bridgette Edwards from the Jerk Festival, and we have Maise of Culture Klothes by ISIS. And it all fits together, African culture, African clothes, and cultural things, not just Africa. So just help me to welcome these two beautiful ladies on the set. Isis, how are you?
Very well. I'm so pleased to be here.
Oh, I'm happy to have you here. You look like a queen.
Thank you.
Okay. And Bridgette, you look like this Miss Pretty Lady. You look beautiful.
Thanks for having us, Maxine.
Oh, girl, we're going to have some fun with this because, as you know, I'm wearing Maise's outfit. This one is from Nigeria.
Yes.
Okay. But first of all, let's tell the audience what we're here about today, what you're representing, and ISIS, what's going to happen in the community. I know big things happening.
Well, I'm on the organizing committee of the Jamaican Jerk Festival.
Mm-hmm.
This is in its 7th year this year.
Okay.
It will be held at Markham Park on November 9th. It's from 10 to 10.
Mm-hmm.
Bring the family, bring the kids, bring grandma, friends, family, everybody. It's a fun family day, a lot of entertainment for everyone.
Mm-hmm.
Cultural stages where we'll be having the fashion show,
Okay.
and a lot of good things, good food, good jerk.
All right. Well, talk to us. Give us some background on the Jerk Festival, because some of our audience may not know. You know, our audience is not restricted to Jamaicans, but to a wide range. So tell them about who started it.
It was a brainchild of my husband, Eddie Edwards,
Okay.
and it's in its 7th year this year. We usually have it in September. We had to change the date because the weather issues
Okay.
in Florida is unpredictable.
The hurricane season.
Exactly.
Okay.
But so we moved to November. We're hoping for a better result with the weather, this year.
Okay. Well, tell us what's the program format? In other words, I know you said it's for the kids and starting all that. What's the main? Is it the food? Is it the jerk?
The food. This
food is
the largest Caribbean food festival in the USA.
Okay.
So we focus on jerk, which is uniquely Jamaican, and we have the Boston jerk. We have all types of vendors selling all types of jerk food.
All right.
The jerk ice cream, which you
Right,
know
that's
about.
what I wanted to know about the jerk ice cream. How in the world can you have jerk ice cream? Peppery?
You have to go, you have to try it.
Yeah.
Paul from Tropical Flavors developed that for us.
Okay.
And so you have to
Did
go
you
and try
taste
it
it?
if you haven't. Yes.
Oh, it is?
Yes, I like it. It's very good.
Is it spicy?
It's spicy.
Like
but
you're eating
creamy ice cream
creamy,
with
spicy.
It's good.
That's
though.
really different.
Try it.
All right, I am going to, because I've been hearing about jerk ice cream. I hear your husband talking about jerk ice cream, so I'm like, jerk ice cream. Hot means melting.
That's right. We also have someone doing jerk popcorn this year.
Ooh.
So more new things to try.
Okay, all right. No, I know Isis is here for a special reason. Why she's looking like the queen, and she is the queen of culture. Talk to us about what's happening with the festival and the collaboration you guys have going on.
Well, we first collaborated a couple of years back. We had done a play called If It Wasn't for Nanny, which fits in with our Jerk Festival because, of course, Nanny, our national heroine, the Maroons, the Jerk, so it's all tied in together. And she provided a lot of the costumes for that play.
Okay.
So we decided, okay, we'll collaborate again. What can we do? We want to do something different. So we are putting together wearable outfits in bandana, which
Like
I'm
you're
wearing
wearing.
something
Yeah.
here,
Okay.
and as well as African. You see how she's
Dress.
nicely decked
queen
out here.
dressing.
But not everyone will wear this entire ensemble.
Right,
So
okay.
we are providing clothes, linen with hand-painted symbols, something just in the ornamentation or the fabric that says African, that is wearable for everyone across the board.
All right, we're going to stop there and come back. We're going to go to a break because I want to hear more. And I want to hear from Maise because we're going to show some of the designs today. So we want you to tell us about those designs that you brought on. So stay tuned. We'll be right back with Maise and Bridgette. Welcome back to the Maxine Tulloch Show. Of course, we have Isis from Culture Klothes by ISIS, correct? and she's going to show us her beautiful fashion, her designs, stuff that she has made herself that will be on display at the Jerk Festival
That's
in a
correct.
few weeks. So Isis, talk to us. Tell us before we start the fashion show about how you started your company and why.
Well, actually, I started my company because my daughter used to be very sick and I wanted something to do that I could close up and go tend to her and be back.
Okay.
But I got the idea to do African clothing from I did West Indian history in Jamaica. I was fascinated by African clothing. And then I had about 5 yards of kente cloth that somebody brought me from Egypt, and I pinched it and put it on so much things and people loved it, so I figure,
You have something going.
yes, I have something going, and I really, really like to dress people.
Okay, well, we're going to see some of those dresses,
Yes.
beautiful dresses
Yes.
today. I'm anxious to see them.
Yes.
Oh, goodness. All right, well, let's start with the first model. Who's our first model?
Our first model is Trish.
Okay, Trish. Okay,
And
what is she wearing?
Trish is wearing a black twill trimmed with bandana. That is the original bandana that Miss Lou used to wear.
Oh,
it has a handkerchief hem,
Okay.
and she's also wearing a jacket.
All right,
Thank you, Trish.
thank you. Yeah.
And no, we have Kimberly. Kimberly is my daughter, and she works with me in Culture Klothes.
Okay.
And she does a lot of the hand painting. Kimberly is wearing one of her design, and it's,
She's designing too?
Yes, she's
Oh.
a designer.
Okay.
She's wearing a white linen, and it's A-line, it's sleeveless, and it's this dress is piped. The neckline is piped with the bandana as well as the sleeves. And if you look to the hemline, you'll see she's wearing detachable handkerchief pieces. So that's a dress that you could actually take off the bandana and wear it somewhere else as a plain white dress.
Okay, that's beautiful.
And Trish is back, and Trish is wearing a denim skirt. It's a flirty skirt with a tube top, and it has a little bow to the side.
Real flirty. I
Right,
could wear that
and-
to the Jerk Festival.
Right, really, that's a winner to go to the Jerk Festival. Thank you, Trish.
Okay. Oh, we have,
Now we have Kimberly, and Kimberly is wearing denim as well. As you can see, this time it's a long skirt, and it's more like an evening. It's nice, flirty, but in a different, more demure. It's pegged in with the bandana, and she's wearing a tube top and a broad belt, and you will notice that she's wearing two different types of bandana.
okay, beautiful.
Trisha is on again, and this time Trisha is wearing the African ashoke.
A
It's
showcase.
an ashoke stripe. It's lightweight for Florida. It's not as heavy, and she's wearing a shawl which is made from a different type of ashoke, and she's not wearing her headdress, which is part of the normal ensemble. She'll be wearing a gele, but thank you, Trish.
Thank you. Lovely. Okay.
Oh.
All right. Maybe we can continue on the next segment because we're really out of time here. Those are really, really beautiful outfit. And those were done and designed by you, correct?
By myself and Kimberly.
Okay. All right.
Yes.
Well, before we go to a break, tell us where your shop is.
My shop is located at 647 Northwest 183rd Street in the city of Miami Gardens.
Okay. And if someone wanted to get a hold of you?
They would call me at 305-654-0707, which by the way is 654 ISIS.
Okay. You got that?
Yes,
Wow, that's beautiful. I hope you all got that. Those are really beautiful gowns, and I hope you
Thank
really
you.
enjoyed the segment as we have, as we brought that to you. We want you to stay tuned. We'll be right back. Of course, we want to say thank you to Dillard's for the accessories today. I am, of course, wearing Isis clothing today, but otherwise, it's Dillard's.
Okay.
I'm sorry, Isis.
That's okay.
You need to get some jewelry to the Maxine Tulloch Show.
Okay,
All
all
right.
right.
Stay tuned. We'll be right back. Welcome back to the Maxine Tulloch Show. Today is our cultural show, and we have Isis here who is doing a little fashion show for us, and I'm enjoying this because the clothes are so beautiful, and they're made, of course, from materials from Jamaica.
Yes.
The
Bandana.
bandana.
Yeah, madras.
During the break, you mentioned something about a particular fabric that was brought to Egypt or something.
The kente cloth.
The kente cloth.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
It's actually made in Ghana.
And made in Ghana.
Yeah.
All right. Well, who is our first? You know, Bridgette left. She's going to model for us, right?
Actually, Bridgette is going to show the versatility of the linen with the bandana. And as I said, the bandana is Madras. And even though it was made in West India, it was actually designed by
I love it.
by Africans.
Really?
So there is a connection, and we have the Madras, but there's a step up from that is called George, which is exceedingly dressy.
Okay.
And so it's a step up from one to the other. But Bridgette is wearing a blue linen, and she has what could be called a shrug, but it's an unusual shrug because it's just tied. It's tied around the neck, coming around the back, and it's crisscross. And the same shrug come around the front, and it has a huge buckle.
A belt buckle. That's a
Belt
beautiful
buckle,
belt buckle.
and
Yeah.
that's from India. It's different shades of bronze from India. And you could see Bridgette has dressed it up with her real sweet red shoes.
Yes, or fancy
and
shoes.
Her fancy shoes.
Elegant shoes.
And her
I want that shoes.
and her and her cute little handbag
Yeah.
to show the versatility. Thank you, Bridgette.
Thank you.
And coming on is Kimberly. And Kimberly is wearing one of her design. And as a matter of fact, it's a piece of linen, that's linen as well. It's an A-line, and it's hand painted by Kimberly. And if you look to the side, you'll see that it has the African symbol to the side. So that would be what I was talking, that there are a lot of people that might not want to look too African, so they get a little touch, and they're still within the culture, looking very distinguished.
Okay. All right.
Our next model is Trish, and Trish is wearing a gray ashoke, and it's elaborately embroidered in red. She's also wearing a sheer cover-up, which look a little bit Eurocentric, but you could see she's wearing an elaborate gele, which is the head tie. Thank you, Trish.
Thank you.
Our next model is Kimberly.
Okay. Okay.
And Kimberly's wearing a brown outfit from Nigeria. And it's very, very elaborately embroidered to the hem, to the neckline, as well as the sleeves. And she's also wearing a gele.
Okay. All right. Is that our final?
Yes, that's our final piece.
Okay, very good. Beautiful, beautiful. I actually love the last outfit there. I want one of that.
Oh,
But I
yes.
never got to model my
Oh,
outfit.
oh.
You know, we can show it off a little on the
Yes,
camera,
yes.
but I won't stand up. But I'm sure they'll get a good view from home to see my fabulous outfit
Yes.
from Nigeria.
Yeah, it's from Nigeria.
All right. Okay, so you have your models, more than 2 models, I'm sure.
Yes.
That will,
yes,
yeah,
yes,
and a lot more
yeah.
pieces.
Yeah, and a lot more pieces.
Okay.
And the whole emphasis is to show that, you know how we come from home and the bandana is a costume.
Okay.
So what Culture Klothes is trying to do is to show people that the bandana is wearable today, now clothes. So
All
that's,
right.
that's the whole thing.
All right, we're going to go to our break now and bring Bridgette back.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, even though she showed off. Stay tuned. We'll be right back. Of course, we're coming to you from the African American Research Library and Cultural Center in Fort Lauderdale, in Florida. Stay tuned. Welcome back to the final segment of the Maxine Tulloch Show. I hope you didn't go too far. We're glad you're back. We have Bridgette back on the set. We're happy to see her. She was modeling her thing out there. However, she's going to tell us, and Isis did a wonderful job. Her work is really, really good.
Thank
And
you.
I like what you've done. I'll be visiting your store in Miami,
Yes, ma'am.
okay?
Thanks.
All right. Now, Bridgette, let's talk about what's happening, the real fun thing now for the adults at the Jerk Festival.
For the adults,
Yeah.
okay, let's see. Well, there's Byron Lee. Everybody loves Byron Lee and the
Okay.
Dragonaires.
All right.
So they will be pumping up the energy
Yeah.
on the main stage. And we also have Chalice.
Chal-
Remember Chalice?
Yeah.
They are back
Wow,
together.
wow.
and they'll be kicking it up again.
So you guys been promoting that, I hope?
Yes, we have.
And you're promoting it right here?
Yes, we are.
Yeah, okay.
And we also have the cultural stages, which, you know, the main stage is about the music, but we also want to promote the culture.
All right.
So we are having the folk review. They're doing a tribute to Miss Lou. So the songs, the poetry, and all of that. And then we will have the Talawa Mentor Band. They're a lovely group now of 6 people. Oh, they're lovely now. 6 people, flute, rumba box, banjo, guitar, lovely. The sound is lovely. And of course, we will be doing our fashion shows. So we'll be having a bandana fashion show with the folk review segment, and then we'll have a separate African fashion show.
Oh, really? Say that again now. You're having a bandana fashion show with the folk review.
With the folk review.
On one stage.
Right.
Okay, and then the next stage?
We will be having our accent on Africa with the clothes from Kulture Klothes.
Okay, all right.
The African clothes.
All right,
yes.
so we'll have some more bandana there also?
Yes.
Okay, and so folks will be able to see all of your work?
Yes.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
And your daughter. Before we go anywhere, you know, you just mentioned your daughter slightly, you just drop her name in there. But talk to me about her. You say she's a designer. Does she work with you?
Yes, she does.
Okay.
She graduated from FSU.
Okay. In fashion design?
Fashion design, yeah.
All right.
Fashion and costume design.
Okay. All right. Well, we have to come down.
Yes. We're looking forward.
Yes, yes. And the pieces that I've seen today in the fashion show here, I really like. I could wear some of them as a regular dress to go on my appointment. So if I had a design and I said, Isis, I want this outfit with some accented bandana, you'd be able to do that? Even a suit, you know, like a business suit.
Absolutely.
And the collar maybe pipes.
Yes, absolutely.
Yes.
That's what it comes to mind for me, you know. For
and that's the whole idea behind this, because people will wear those accents just to get your culture in there, and it's not too strong, but it just says that little extra punch to your outfit. Yes.
Beautiful, beautiful. All right, I want you to tell the audience more about the Jerk Festival, when it's happening. And,
well, we encourage everyone to come out and support us, please. It's the 7th annual Jamaican Jerk Festival, November 9th from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. It's Markham Park. It's a lovely park. It's in Sunrise.
And it's free parking?
Free parking.
You
and
have to pay $1 at the door.
No, we've had a lot of issues with parking, which we really have worked on this year so people can get in
and out.
Timely. We have a second entrance where we will be using as an exit, so will be nice. I know people always have that issue, and I just want to assure the public we have worked hard on that this year to make sure you get in and out quickly.
All right, you know, I'm just going to upset you roughly a little bit. I remember 2 years ago, people were complaining, including myself, we couldn't get any food.
Those days are long gone.
Okay.
We have lots of vendors. People are coming from all over. We have a gentleman from Orlando coming in. We have, I didn't mention the jerk cook-off competition, did I? Publix?
Yes, you did.
Jerk
no, you didn't talk about that part.
Yes, Publix is sponsoring our cook-off competition. We're having a celebrity challenge. Some folks from Channel 10 and Channel 6 against Tracy Cloyd from Hot 105, Calvin Hughes. So
they're cooking?
They're gonna cook.
Oh my goodness.
So come on out, see your favorite people. Yes.
All right, that sounds good. I really like that. Well, listen guys, I was so happy that you showed up and you're on the Maxine Tulloch Show. And I wish you all the success in your business, Maise.
Thank you so much.
I love those clothes.
Thank you for having us.
And Bridgette, thank you.
Thank you so much, Maxine.
All the best.
We had a wonderful time.
Yes, and I'll be there.
Yes.
I'll have to be in the VIP side, okay?
And wherever you want to be.
I want to go and get the jerk on the other side.
Get your jerk and come on over.
All right. Well, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for watching the Maxine Tulloch Show. Once more, we want to say thank you to Dillard's for providing the accessories for the show, and thanks to Isis for providing the wardrobe today. We, of course, are coming to you from the African American Research Library in Fort Lauderdale, and it's one of a handful of libraries of its kind in the nation. So we invite you to visit them. Our monthly artist feature is Jonathan Green, and he has some beautiful pieces here in the center. So come on out and visit the library. There are many other attractions here that you can take advantage of and appreciate. Join us again next week, same time, right here on the Maxine Tulloch Show.